to welcome the CEO Media Challenge Initiative, Abbas. I'd love to welcome the other sponsors in this place. Club Pilsner, Joel join us, Chibi from Chibi Buzz, and Claire from Uganda Airlines. Please join us for the presser. We're officially ready to kickstart this presser. And Claire, you're most welcome. All right, welcome Joeboy to Uganda. It is. Welcome Joeboy, ladies and gentlemen.
Rave to Uganda, and the most exciting thing for me is I saw you 5 years ago. I'm going to be part of the organizing team again. So that's a dream come true. So welcome. One is the person, and the second thing you'll be able to meet some amazing young artists.
Thank you. Another round of applause for this particular class. One thing about Abbas is that you create platforms to make sure this intersectionality happens, and we are very, very proud of that. Let's just get into it. We've waited, and we are glad that the La Vida Rave, the 2024 experience, is finally happening tomorrow in Kampala. With Joeboy, this is his second time here, and my goodness, what has happened in the last couple of times? We'll get into that in just a short while. But you know, this could not have happened without all these sponsors, without the organization that has happened. And speaking of organization, give it up for Sami Wetala, Nugu's Culture Rugby. Sami, let's just get into it. The La Vida Rave, the experience. Take us through what the thought process was when this was happening. What happened?
I mean, for me, it takes me back about 5 years. Just, knowing that Ugandans love great music, and Ugandans showed so much love from us like Joeboy right here. When his record Baby dropped, would see old people singing the song, young people as young as 3 years old, they were vibing to the song. So basically, when we thought about Joeboy coming to Uganda, it had to be the right time. It had to be coming from himself, saying, you know what, Uganda has shown me so much love. It's time for me to give back to Ugandans. It's time for me to show them that, guys, I listen to you. I see the streams, I see the follows, I see the subscription, I see the likes, and I see the traction that is coming from this part of the world. And basically he said, you know what, bro, let's make it happen. Let's throw a party in Uganda.
Everyone, give it up for that. Yes, throw a party. And there's a country that can throw a party. We know it's Uganda. Joeboy. Party after party. I mean, that shows you follow. Party after party, great experience. I'm looking forward to the La Vida Rave happening tomorrow at the Hockey, Go ground. But let's get into it. Joel from Club Pilsner, refreshingly different. Each and every time there is something of such a magnitude, an experience such as this one, Club is always, ready to jump into it. And I'm going to ask why it is very, very, it's a focal area for, Club to always invest in such experiences. Why? Why do it all the time?
Yeah, thank you very much. I think Club is no stranger to amazing experiences. I think that has been proven over time. And for a brand that is very associated and finds relevance in things like music and things that the youth like, it's really a no-brainer for us to be able to find these refreshing different experiences to be able to partner with. So when the opportunity came to be able to partner on the La Vida Rave with Joeboy, there wasn't much to think about really. It was just to say this is definitely a club, and we had to basically jump on the bandwagon. So our role here is to make sure that we continue to deliver.
Show the rappers and everyone that's coming tomorrow. And I'm going to switch all the way to Claire. Claire, Ugandan Airlines. Tell us where your love relationship is at with Joeboy. I mean, you jumped on board the must be a lot of love right there. Tell us about the passion between Uganda Airlines and the creative industry, and why that is an area that you're very interested in.
Thank you so much. As the national carrier, first of all, we are very honored to be a part of La Vida Rave. We look forward to tomorrow, and we are part of this because it's very important for us as a national carrier to promote travel across all sectors, including entertainment. We are happy and we take it very seriously to promote young talent, to promote talent in general, but also to connect Uganda to the rest of the world. Today we are connecting Nigeria. Uganda Airlines flies to Lagos 3 times weekly, and very soon in September we'll also be connecting to Abuja. So, I mean, why not? Why not?
Why not? I'm very sure we have a couple of people in the room that are booking the next flight out to Abuja, and especially if you're creative, this is an area of collaborations. I mean, the creative industry thrives on a lot of collaborations, and so I mean, it's evident with Uganda Airlines jumping on board, making sure you transfer this talent out there. I'm just going to go to Chibi. Chiribas, all the way from Nigeria, the love. Tell us first of all, what do you like about Uganda? What caught your eye?
Honestly, so far, first of all, thank you for having me. It's a beautiful country, honestly. Firstly, it's the weather, right? So in Lagos, when the sun is out, it's very hot. But yet the sun is out, but still very cool. I love that about it.
Okay, the weather. Hopefully, I mean, but you get enough time to see. We have a lot more to our industry in relation to your industry. What opportunities are there for sort of collaborations?
I think the industry here is doing a great job, and it's doing its thing, it's growing, and we love that. The goal is for Africa as a continent to push itself across the boundary, to push beyond reach for the roof, and I love that Joeboy is here. We're trying to bridge that connection, so that we can close that gap and have that partnership between both countries.
Between both countries. I know we're running short of time, so I'm going to ask a question that we all have to contribute to it, and that is, what is the experience that every reveler, everyone out there who's paying for a ticket at table, what experience should they expect tomorrow? Sami, I'll start with you. What experience is the La Vida Rave?
They're going to experience a refreshingly different, very unique, completely out of the box, unorthodox, not your average, not your ordinary, not your common kind of event. We are partnering with a person who loves humanity just as much as he loves music. For me, is the fact that we are focusing on this gentleman right here. I want people to see this. He's a young legend, When he came here, when Joeboy came here, he only had a dream, and then you had about 2 records, bro.
No, it was just one.
Just one, baby. Then you dropped beginning on that night. This guy performed baby. What was it, like 6 times? 5 times, baby. Exactly. But then he comes with Love Unlike the EP. He comes through with Somewhere Between Beauty and Magic. He comes through with Body and Soul, and lots of other works in the works, you get. And then the experience is him wanting to party. It's not a concert, and I want people to know that, yeah? And that's why every single day we've been insisting that you're going to have an up-close and personal experience with him, you get. And for the guys who registered for the FIFA competition, and you want to school him, what are you telling them?
Well, I wish you the best of luck, but you're not going to win. I wish you the best.
You get. So, for the gamers, there is something for you. For the young artists who are out there, we told you, jump onto the open verse, of Adenuga. Tonight, he's going to sit down and he's going to select the best. And what are we doing with ATS? We've created a mobile studio whoever enters the venue and you feel like you want to show your singing capability away from the bathroom into the studio, you have an opportunity for you to enter. There are producers right there. And if you're selected, Mans is here, is going to enter into the studio with you, give you a free verse. That's dope, you get. And for the people who like Dave Branch, for the people who like snapping, Instagram places, you're a content creator, these guys from Club, they have created unique spaces for you to come, take very dope pictures, have excellent and amazing reels. So basically, the people who are going to watch, they're not going to be asking you, clean your camera, we need to see, they will see. Because to be honest, ATS has done an amazing, absolutely amazing job when it comes to the setup, when it comes to the sound, yeah? And also, Claire has not mentioned this, Uganda Airlines is doing something amazing for the DJs. We have a DJ battle, and you, the people, get to decide who is the best DJ for every single category. We have the Legends, Selector J, going up against Aluda. Whoever wins between the two of them, Uganda Airlines is giving them an open return flight ticket to anywhere that Uganda Airlines flies. Then we have Leader Dead going up against DJ Hadi. Again, they get to choose. They want to go to South Africa, Uganda Airlines has you sorted. They want to go to Lagos, they want to go and link up with Mans down there. You want to go to Zanzibar, Uganda Airlines is footing that. And of course, you have Air Marcus, and as well, we have M That Guy. So basically, it's a whole chill place. The doors get to open at 1 p.m. Yes, so it's a day event, day brunch leading towards the night. This is a unique experience. You have to be there. If you do not have the tickets, I don't know what you're waiting for. www.rave.ut is ready to go. Tickets today are running at 80K. I'm pretty sure by the time we're done with this conference, they will go at 90. Tomorrow they will be at 100K. We've been telling you for the last weeks, tables are 1 million, but now we're telling you it's 1.5, and tomorrow there might be 3 million, if at all, they will still be there. So for me, it's a celebration, it's a jubilation for the growth that Joeboy has done throughout the years that he's been in the music business. He's a man who had a dream, he had a vision, and tonight we get to see that so that you as well can be able to see that I can transform that vision, I can make it into a reality. So yes, thank you so much for each
Yo, Sammy, I hope people get tickets because they're really selling out. First, get yourself that ticket. Make sure and tables are almost running out.
To be honest, guys, we thought we were gonna have 30 tables. As we speak, we are 70 something. Yeah, but I've talked to the guys at ATS. They're pretty much going to add some more. So if you're there, you've not gotten your table yet. Yeah, that is today. Tomorrow, 3 million or 5 million.
Oh my goodness, get yourself that ticket. Make sure you are at the La Vida Rave. This year's experience promises to even be way better than you've ever experienced it before. And Nappy Boy is in the building. Make some noise.
Yes, sir.
Boy, legendary comedian, doing it big. We are super excited to have you with us. Everybody, my Uganda has waited to see you. Say hello. Have you learned some Uganda words?
I've learned Joeboy.
Joeboy, thank you. My goodness.
I've learned about something again that says I forgot. Talk to all of you. I don't know how long it's gonna be, but I just know something. It's gonna be a night to be remembered. So we got here. It's about to find everything down. Okay, but problems will always be there.
My goodness. Yes, I mean, he's a comedian. Definitely waiting for more jokes right there. It's definitely promising to be an experience. We have music, we have art, we have gaming, we have entertainment, fashion, name it. The creatives are definitely up to serve and better be ready to come ready to have fun. I just wanted to talk about, I think Claire wanted to find out any experience that Sammy might have forgotten that you're thinking they need to know. I think
think Sammy has given a hint. I don't want to preempt, but do we have any competitive people in the audience today? Because we need you to have your phones charged and very ready to take part in a 3-hour competition. Battle of the DJs. Please take part, it's real. And when we tell you that you stand a chance to win, you really do. Please take part in these challenges and stand a chance to travel to any of our destinations. Yeah.
Thank you, Claire. And to each one of the sponsors, I know you waited patiently for this up-close and personal experience with Joeboy. Ladies and gentlemen, it is quite the pleasure to be seated here hosting the hit maker of some of my favorite songs, yeah? I mean, Little Rhythm is one of those things that's running up in my head even as I sit here with you, trying to pretend, it's not up there, but it's the back of my mind. I know when we're going through COVID, alcohol, I don't know if I speak for others, but it was like a repeat, and you sort of, you are an award-winning artist. You have, you've done this in the space of about 7 years, if I'm...
5 years.
5 years, my goodness, 5 years. It's been a quick trajectory. You've done amazing. Your music cuts across, continents now. It's not even countries that we're talking about. You're big, Joeboy. I would love to introduce you, and I would love to box you up in, an Afrobeat artist or a contemporary R&B artist, like it's written out there. But I really wanted everyone in this room to understand who Joeboy is from Joeboy. So come on, Joeboy. Everyone wants to know. If you were to really tell us who Joeboy is, go on, let's go.
Okay, so hi guys, how you doing? Firstly, I want to say a big thank you for having me. It's actually like a full circle and special moment for me. The first place I actually performed for real outside of my country was Uganda. Right? Yeah. And that was 2019. And fun fact, Baby actually blew up in Uganda before he even blew up in Nigeria. That's like 100% fact. Because before he even got to the top 100 in Nigeria, it was already like top two in Uganda. And I remember meeting one of my Nigerian producers and like, yo, where are you from? I was like, I'm from Nigeria. I said, well, I hear music in Uganda. I was in Uganda. I was asking people that, what song is that? Say it's a Nigerian artist. So I'd say like Uganda as a country, as a people, as a community is definitely like one of the foundations or one of the most important foundations of my musical growth. That's for sure. So me, one thing I've always wanted to do was to come back to bring an experience, not just a show. And that's where the idea of the La Vida Rave came from. Just an experience, not just a show, where people can actually connect with me one-on-one. Because like it's concerts every time, it's just all the artists stepping on stage and performing for like an hour and it's out. Like, I'm actually here to party. I will perform. I will perform, but I'm actually here to party, connect and relate with people that showed me so much love at the beginning. And let's move to who Joeboy is. Joeboy is a young creative representing Africa that makes music. I like to make music, I like to connect with people, I like to entertain, and I just like to travel and chase my dreams basically. So I'd say I'm a big lover of arts, not just the music in general. Like arts when it comes to the DJing, the photography, the videography, anything that just involves like creating from your mind. I'm always a big fan and always in support of it. And I'd say I'm just a young guy chasing my dreams, to be honest.
Explains young legend, right?
So the idea or the name Young Legend comes. See my brother right here rocking it. So the name Young Legend just signifies the fact that you're never too young to achieve anything. Like you're never too young. So that's why. Sorry for cutting you. Okay. And so that's why, like, whenever I have like a dream or a plan, I go for it. It doesn't matter how big or how intense it seems to be. The fact that I could think about it, the fact that I could like envision it in my mind, I always go for it, no matter my age, no matter how young I am. So, and it's just me trying to spread that message to every young person out there, because young people are and will always be the future. That you're never too young to go for anything that you really want to do. as long as it's something that is deep in your mind and it's something that keeps coming up in your mind and you're like, oh, I want to make this happen. So just go for it, you're not too young. Start with whatever you can. Yeah, not like you don't have to have everything ready. Just take a first step, because everything down to this moment just came from me. Just decided to just take action from the music, from baby. Even when I made baby, I was in a very, very bad place outside, and I was like, you know what? I'll just make music, and next thing, song pretty much changed my life, to be honest. And so that's just what I represent. Yeah.
Thank you so much, Joeboy. You spoke of, experiences being a trigger for how you create, which was my second question. And everyone out here trying to understand what really inspires you when you're writing. When I've read, you're a very spiritual person. But what if I would ask you, what really inspires you when you're creating? What would be your answer?
So I'd say definitely experiences, the interactions I have with people that come across. Like, there's always this idea of like, sometimes you see people, I come across, like there's somebody, I see people right now, and in a couple, I might never see them again. There's a chance I might never see them again, right? And it's just, I just like to like get experiences. I like to experience things. I like to travel. So I'd say one of my major inspirations, experiences, my family, God, and just traveling. Like, I like to travel. I don't have anything to do in Lagos. I'm outside, and that's why I think it's really helping my music and the ability for my music to actually connect to a large number of people outside my own like country or home. Yeah. So definitely number one on the list has to be my experiences.
That's huge. The other thing you're big on is collaborations. So at least the ones you've done have really done well. You've done one with Joshua Baraka, Nanda. I think all of us were, Nanda, baby, like at some point. There we go. Alright, your bigger collaborations, you've done one with Ugandan artists from the last time that you were here. Should we expect more collaborations?
Definitely. I'm going to link up with Fig Famika again. So most likely there's some music that's going to come out of that interaction for sure. Yeah.
You just dropped an exclusive somehow right there. Yes, it wouldn't be a presser if it wasn't an exclusive. Yeah. So we are ready for the experience tomorrow. I am excited. Tell me what you look forward to the most while you're partying in Uganda at the La Vida Rave.
Yeah, so one thing I love about Uganda and Uganda in general is that they love to party. So I know for sure that it's going to be an amazing vibe already. And I know the last time I was here, I had just like 1 or 2 songs to perform and I just kept going. But now I have like 120 songs to perform. So it's about to be a rave, it's about to be a situation. And I'm just looking forward to a wonderful experience for everybody first. Audience first, then a wonderful experience. But the whole event, the whole rave, the whole fair, it's just about making sure Ugandans have a good time and get to connect with me personal and upfront level.
It's up close and personal, and this is La Vida Rave experience. I'm excited. You better be excited. Get that ticket. Make sure you have a table. Don't make your baby stand. We were talking about that. And Sammy was like, yeah, low-key, just don't make sure your baby.
How can a bunny stand?
You know.
Get that table for a baby.
Yeah, and you're going to send out from one. You want it?
Sure.
It's definitely going to be an experience, but the reason that it's a presser is we definitely have questions. We're going to open it up to the audience and make sure we have a couple of questions for our. Oh, okay, the hands over there. I will ask that a microphone. I will take 3 questions for Joeboy. 3 burning questions. I need some ladies with some questions too. Yeah? Alright, there's a question over there. Alright.
Do I ask now? Or wait for the other people to come as well?
Go ask.
Alright. Joeboy, you have been how far?
I did, yes I did.
I'm good. Yeah, so my name is DOC, aka the Artisan of Christ, aka the High Priest. Yeah? I'm a poet, a writer. The question is, how do you deal with stardom at 27?
Okay.
You want to do them together or?
No, I think one-on-one, so I won't forget the question again. So how do I deal with stardom? So I'd say because of the reason I started making music generally, it wasn't really because I wanted to be famous, so I wanted to be a bad guy or a big boy. I just love making music. That was pretty much it for me. And there's this thing I always say, I'm not famous because I wanted to, I'm famous because I'm really good at what I do. So to be honest, the stardom, yeah, sometimes it might get to you, you might really be feeling yourself, but not all the time, because I manage to stay grounded. I'm human. Sometimes the stardom gets to me, right? But I manage to stay grounded because I'm surrounded by a group of people that need me way from the beginning. So they're able to be honest with me. There's no yes man, there's nobody trying to pander to what I want all the time or whatnot. They're always giving honest reviews. You understand? So that just keeps me grounded and keeps me focused. And for me, it's beyond fame for me. It's more of the fact that, oh, I had this dream and I'm able to actually like go for it and fulfill that vision that I had in my head. So that's what it is for me. So I'd say stardom really doesn't get to me.
Yeah. Staying grounded and surrounding yourself with very grounded people. I'll take two more questions from the journalists in the room.
Yeah, Joeboy. It stands exclusive. Besides music, what other thing do you do? Or if you are not this big star you are, what is that you could be doing if you are not this big?
Okay, so before I started making music officially, one thing I really wanted to do was travel the world. Right, travel the world. So I'd say if I wasn't making music, one of the things I would be doing is definitely travel vlogging, for sure. Like I like to experience, I like to try new stuff, I like to try new food, I like to go to different places and just like feel the culture. It makes me realize that there's things bigger than my mind or my environment. It just makes me see things as limitless. So I'd say definitely travel vlogging, farming. And farming might seem like a boring thing, but it's like a deeper connection for me. I love to see things grow. Like from the scratch, I love to see things grow. And the fact that, yeah, and one thing I know, even like business-wise, like farming can actually make a lot of money because one thing that will never go out of style is food. People will always eat. People eat every day. So I'd say farming, travel blogging. What else? I'm an adrenaline junkie. I like to skydive. I like to go jet skiing. I like to go bungee jumping. Those kind of stuff. Yeah, that's my thing. Yeah.
Adrenaline junkie. I will take another question. Yes.
Hope you're doing well in Joeboy.
Yeah, I'm good.
I'm called Senoga Jordan, working with Praise Media. My question actually to be two in one question. First, we hear that in Nigeria and in some West African countries, they tell you guys when you've reached a certain level of fame, they tell you, you go in Kampala, Uganda, make a show. If it is successful, you go back, they sponsor you. Then another question in that same line. Have you got any investor in Nigeria that has helped you out in your talent to reach where you are? Because again, we hear that in Nigeria, a lot of people believe in music and they invest in artists, unlike in other countries in Africa.
So first thing I'd say the reason why there's probably more investment in music from Nigeria is because of the success of like the artists already up the industry. So I'd say the reason why there seems to be much more investment from Nigeria into like music artists in general has to be the success rate and how big Nigerian music has become on the global scene. So that's definitely attracting a lot more investors and people just want to put more money into it because they see that the returns are great. And for me, yes, I I was signed to a label. I was signed to Mr. Easy's label, Empower, for like 5 years, and the deal just expired about a couple of months back. So I'm more or less in Kenya right now. And so for sure, yes, I work with a partner. I work with somebody who invested into my career, which is Mr. Easy, which is Empower, and to be able to get me here. Like it takes a village. It's not just one person. It doesn't take one person to actually like bring an artist through. So that's for sure. So yeah, I say that's one of the reasons, and I say because of the success rates and how big of a thing Nigerian music is globally, that's why we have like way more investors. But I say like when it comes to like the East African scene or the Ugandan scene, it's just a matter of time. Like because it wasn't always like this in Nigeria too. There was a time where it was a bad thing to be an artist. Like parents would tell their child, look at that person as a musician, you don't want to end up like that. But now like if a child or a teenager says, oh mom, dad, I want to try music, they are more likely to listen or support because they've seen people actually like become successful from actually doing that. So I'd say it's just a matter of time. Yeah.
I mean, hold on to that dream. It's just a matter of time. I have 2 more questions at the back. It's the question right there at the back. Kindly, there are 2 questions here. Okay, so Cloud will ask, and then there'll be that question. I'll take 3 more questions. Only 3 more questions for Joeboy. Yes, Cloud. Let's make it present.
Thank you so much. My name is Cloud. I write for an outpost. First thing first, thank you so much for spotlighting Africa. You are spreading a very good narrative. So now my question is, what future do you envision for the African child, since you are already a coil African dream?
Okay. Yeah. So I'd say the dream I have for the African child is the opportunity and the infrastructure to actually excel in whatever they want to do. Like we need to get rid of that idea that you can only be successful as a banker. I'm not saying that is a bad thing, but you need to get rid of that idea that you can only be successful as a banker or a lawyer, an accountant or a doctor. I feel like we Africans in general, we are very, very creative people, and the dream I have is for any African child that has like creative capabilities, maybe from dancing to painting to trying to have an opportunity to excel. Because it all starts with an opportunity, with a chance to achieve and with a platform. So I'd say the dream I have for the African child has to be a platform for where they can excel creatively with support. Yeah.
Son, my name is Nathan Achilo from the hometown. My question is, you talked about it's not a concert. Could you run a bit more for someone who does it for more clear picture? The difference between a concert and its experience.
So basically, a rave, it's from where we sit and our understanding of what a rave is. It's a hard party. That's simply how I can put it. It's a party. Club is there to ensure your throats are refreshingly, tastingly different in every sense of the word. But honestly, so concerts have always been, we focus on the artists. They come, especially in Uganda, they come like at 9 p.m. at the event. They go backstage, they sit, they wait for the MC to come and say, oh, it's your turn. Then he comes and does their songs and disappears and goes away. No, this is different. The interaction starts right here. From the time he came, from the moment he was actually not in the country, his interaction with the people. Remember the first time he said, ask Joeboy. That's him trying to interact, with the people. He understands the people. He's interacting with the people. Never have you seen in Uganda an artist comes and says, you know what, I'm looking for emerging artists. Let's catch a vibe, I want to see the people playing FIFA. Let's sit down and enjoy. You get, like, music is the last thing. Him performing is the last thing you need to expect from him. It's you getting to know him. You having this one-on-one. You getting a chance to ask him a question or two away from his life in music. You can even ask him what he likes to plant, because he's talked about agriculture and his love for agriculture and his love for seeing things grow. You get to interact with the artist in a deeper level. So that's what we are creating with the La Vida movement. You need to understand, La Vida has happened in Nigeria, it has happened in Ghana, and now it's in Uganda. And it's going to move to SA, to Kenya, even North America and beyond. It's pretty much a lifestyle, and we're doing this for the culture. We want to change. When we tell you that this is a rave, this is an event, concerts here in Uganda always start like what? At 8 p.m., 7 p.m., that's when people are showing up. We are telling you the doors are starting at 1 p.m. Think of it as a big house party with different activities, different indoor games, different things, chill. Think of it like a big brunch, you know? Only that sometimes we say brunch and the brunch starts at 6 p.m. No, we are telling you guys, it's a big brunch, it's a big house party, it's a meet and greet and up close and personal experience with the artist, getting into the world of the artist, his likes, his preference, his hobbies, his happiness, what makes him sad, what makes him happy. Get to know the artist. What was the choice behind the turban? What is the choice behind his look? Like he said, it's anything that is artistic appeals to him. So we want you to connect with his artistic life. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Yeah, Joeboy, I only have 2 questions. Alright, I'm called Anzera, I'm an artist, and I'm one of the creatives who when I saw you entering, I called my crush. I'm like, Joeboy is here. And she told me, if you need a yes from me, you need to delete the photo with him. So, before my question is simple. I've witnessed your journey from Empower, because by the time you were getting signed, I was also here in Uganda fighting to get signed, but I never got signed by Mr. Easy. So today you'll be talking to us, sharing with us your journey, a few tips. But then I'm like, after having this talk, is this affiliation and connection going to be there forever, or it's stopping today? Like, will you be checking on the progress? Is it something that you are building for ages, or it's a one-day thing? You talk to us, breakfast, take a few photos, listen to our music, and you proceed. How is it?
So definitely for me, what I don't start with, I can't finish. To be honest, I don't just like start something and I'm like, okay, bye. Yeah, I really believe in longevity. Like I believe in like connecting over a long period of time, and definitely even before the La Vida Rave happened, it was already something that I've been checking out. That what's it like in Uganda right now? How's it going? And that's one of the reasons why I decided to make a song with Joshua Baraka then, because I really just wanted to connect with the real Uganda people. I'm like, okay, I really like this song, it's from Uganda, let's make it happen. Do you understand? So I like to be present in places that show me a lot of love, because Uganda does. Anytime I drop a song, I see the charts. They're always showing, like Ugandans are always showing like man love and support. And one thing I always do is I go where the love is. If I feel the love, I'm there. I'm there 100%. So for sure, definitely.
The last question, 2 more. Okay, these are the last 2 questions we're taking for Joeboy.
Thank you so much. My name is Shubhanya Kakande. My question goes to Joeboy. At what point did you realize that it's time for me to create my own record label, which you just launched earlier on this year? The party waves from Mr. Easy's Empower. Because you get to realize that artists always have complications the moment they try to terminate their contracts or they are at the end. With artists, they take away their names or they lose their social rights. So at what point did you realize that this is time for me to begin something of my own? And my last question is, whether you have got my name from Uganda.
Okay, so I'll answer the second question first. No, I'm not going to the name of Uganda first, so maybe before I leave. What did you say? Chiboti. Chibozi. Chibozi. What does that mean? Chigozi.
Go. Like Chigozi.
Chigozi. Yes. What does it mean? Funny. From now on, everybody in Uganda call me Chigozi. So, when I decided, I think me deciding to start my own label was always something that I always had at the back of my mind, but I knew I had to be ready. It wasn't an ego thing for me, I just want to be a boss of my own or whatnot. Like, I had to learn, I had to observe, I had to make sure I was 100% ready to do something like that, because artists just believe that, as long as I'm on time, ready, that I can start a label. No, it takes way more than that. Like now I'm checking accounts, I'm paying finances, I'm sending invoices, I'm replying mails, even as an artist. So it takes a lot to actually start label, and yet to know that I was ready for that, and it just felt like the right time. And the contract with Empower, it wasn't terminated, it actually expired. Yeah, and everybody, we parted ways on good terms. Like Empower, we made a lot of money together. So yeah, and I'd say, and they would even say I'm definitely the best artist that they've worked with so far. So it's been a beautiful journey, and big shout out to Mr. Easy, the whole Empower team, for actually supporting me up to that point. Yeah, so it wasn't an issue of I just want to leave, I want to terminate the contract. I actually fulfilled everything and make sure it ended at the right time. Because I like to do things properly. I'm not that kind of person. I was just because I'm the big guy now, whatever, I'm leaving. You understand? So I took my time, I paid my dues, and I decided to start my own thing, and it's going pretty well. Thank you for that.
Thank you. You all come back to Uganda. I don't know if it's your third or second time in Uganda.
This is actually my second time.
Thank you. I'm by the name is Rupi, working with UPC and starting well as with the biggest countdown show that is on 98 Metro FM. My first question, what makes your music trend in Uganda, and how music does not trend in Nigeria in terms of airplay and rotation? That's one. The second one, why is it that we do collaborations with the people and we don't promote the collaborations?
I promoted my own, I can only speak for myself.
Thank you.
But yeah, so I'd say from my observation, I'd say how would I put this without sounding some kind of way? Where I speak my words carefully. So I'd say maybe it's because of the fact that Nigerians, we can kind of be like everywhere. Like we are well traveled, we are almost, and our population is really large. We're like 200 million people, at least. We're like 200 million people, and we're scattered across the world, different parts of the world, different parts in Africa. And one thing I know Nigerians like to do wherever we are, we like to let people know that we are there. So if you are in a club, if the Nigerians in a club, you can go and be DJ and paying someone or telling that, yo, can you play this song? Can you play the video from back home? Like we always want to just show out for ourselves when we're in different regions, and I think that really helps with the spread of the music. And you said, why does Ugandan music not do as well in Nigeria? I'd say because Nigeria, one thing I know about the Nigerian industry in general, like you have to be present. You have to be actually physically present. You have to come from media roles, you have to come from media tours and all of that. Like Joshua Baraka did. You know, he came to Nigeria, he was shooting there and everything. So they just we love great music, but we need to see it. We need to see it physically, see it in person, we need to connect. And I think that's just it. And like I said, it's just a matter of time. I feel like Ugandan artists in general, no matter how big or small you are, like we should all band together. Like we're stronger together, and that's what Nigerians really do. We're outside, we're together. We might be fighting at home, but when we're outside, we stand together. That one's 100%. And I think Ugandan artists doing more of that is actually going to help spread the sound. Like collaborate with each other, support yourselves, don't put yourselves down, and that's just really going to help on the global scene. Yeah.
Thank you so much, Joeboy. A big get together. Before you leave, we have a huge announcement. From the CEO, Media Challenge Initiative, Billy Abbas. Apparently, it's a gift now. I'm very curious.
Okay, please clap for Joeboy.